Right guys, this is my latest project. I've still got the Kawasaki Ninja 650 that I'm doing the top end, but this is a bike that came up locally. It's a 2005 KTM 300 EXC. The EXC is the Australian way. I think it's a different model code for America and Great Britain. But this is a two-stroke 300cc, so it's the older sort of style, so the power band comes on quite abruptly, which is what I like and enjoy riding these sort of bikes, like my KX250. Anyway, so I picked this up locally for a very good price. It was advertised as a 2004, but a oval frame like that indicates it's a 2005 model. Apparently the 2004 had a round frame, whereas this one's got the oval frame, the oval chromoly frame. It's had a bit of a unloved life, but it's it's got all the bare bone basics. It's got a updated rear suspension coil for a heavier rider, which is around my sort of weight, around 110 kilo. Which is, if you look down there, it's 72 by 250, and it looks like the suspension was set up by a company, so that's great news for a rider like me. It's got new tyres put on for it to pass a roadworthy certificate for the road, so that's another bonus for the bike. So we've got the front guard there, we've got the long range tank, and a Gold Series FMF pipe, bark busters, so the whole thing is the reason why I got this bike was so I could ride it to the trails. It's in rideable shape, but it's completely set up wrong. Like when I rode it, it's got the brake is way too high. Like I like to have it around there and then go down, where it's right up out of the way for your foot. Also, the gasket's gone on the front there. I've actually got those on their way, so that gasket where the exhaust, the chamber goes into the head, it's leaking out of there. It's had a lot of oil put through it, so I think it was like a very rich mix. So I've fouled the plug. I got the bike home and I've been starting it. But I let it run on by itself, and fouled the plug, so it's not going to start again until I take out the plug and figure out the petrol situation, the fuel, two-stroke premix. I've got all that, but she's got good compression, so she's much better than the KX250. So I'm not going to do too much to the top end. I might actually clean out the power valve and get rid of all the carbon deposits. It's got the I think it's got radiator guards down in there, so that's another bonus on the bike. I wouldn't know how many kilometers she's actually done, but I say she's had a long life. It's got the upgraded LED on the front there. I'm going to have to do the indicators, but looks like everything else, like past roadworthy. The previous owner had to put new chain and sprockets on it, so if I push it over there, another good thing about the road going two strokes is they come with a stand. I've got the basically new chain and sprockets on it. I did also notice a leak coming out of the slave cylinder for the clutch, and riding it, like when you do fast gear changes, the clutch was fairly, if I can use the word, mushy. Like it wasn't coming back out, and when you drop it, it was free revving, and then it will engage with the gear selected. But apart from that, everything works except for the rear indicator. So I've ordered 4 LED ones, because these have got the old school bulbs. They're a sealed unit, which makes it even more big of a pain. But I'll be stripping this right down, doing what I did to the Kawasaki. So I've got the engine there, so it's not too bad of a shape. I could actually ride this if I just got it running a lot better and done that, make it as a rider, but I like to see it look relatively brand new or best condition, looking like a loved motorbike rather than looking like an unloved motorbike at the moment. But yeah, the previous owner put new fork seals in. He did the brake pads, the chain sprockets, new tyres, front and rear. The suspension's been thing. It felt really good riding it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So cannot wait to do my thing to this bike. Pretty much along the same lines as my 89 KX250. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this bike. First things first, will be like stripping it right down, which I'll take you through that process in the next episode. But it's bare bones. It's a good bike. It's the kind of bike that I like to ride, with a very abrupt or very straight up power band when it kicks in. So yeah, a bit of rear wheel spin action on the dirt and a bit wild. So, but yeah, that's the 2005 KTM 300 EXC 2-stroke. So be getting it looking nice and pretty, getting it running well, getting all the Australian compliance issues like getting indicators all working, horn, yeah, everything else. Like the speedo actually works, so that's, I don't have to touch too much up here in the front end. But she's a fun bike to ride as is, but hopefully after I've finished with it, after going through the top end with the power valve, we'll be getting the Kian PWK carburetor out and bathing it and removing the jets, cleaning all the capillaries. Yeah, I can't wait. So anyway guys, I'll leave you to it. Just signing off and wait for the next episode, which will be stripping the bike down into its pieces and going right through it. So anyway, thank you. See you later. Bye bye.